Hey, Libra, this is your Sacred Scribe here, ready to do your January 2020 Intuitive Love Tarot read. This is for January, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. This will not resonate with everybody, but hopefully it will with you today. Please feel free to swap roles if you deem necessary, as both energy and time are fluid, and pay attention to the energy that you are surrounded by, as if this doesn't resonate with you, it could with somebody that's surrounding you. Okay, Libra, this month I am using a new deck. It is the El Goliath deck. It's a beautiful deck. There's the back of the card, and there's the front of the card. It's a black and white deck. It's very cool. Let me read you the mini poem that's on the inside. Oh, wait a minute. A touch of magic, a touch of shadow, a twinkle of beauty, a spark in tarot, a feeling of mystery, a feeling of ponder. Shuffle the cards and take a wander. Love this deck. So I'm just going to do a random read and ask about love, what you should know, if anybody's coming into your life. And then I will be clarifying with the black and gold tarot deck. Okay. All right, Libra, let's get going. So, Spirit, what can you tell me about Libra for January 2020 regarding love? Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right down below before you leave today. And for all of you who have liked, shared, subscribed, and commented, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Okay. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Oops. I'm going to cut this. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles. I love this card, the Page of Pentacles. The stare is just, oof, intense, magnetic. And then we have the Four of Wands. A totally different spin on this tarot deck for these tarot cards. They're quite amazing. I love the messages, the unique messages I'm getting from them. So let me see what the angels have to say, and then I will clarify. Okay, this is an interesting message. Maybe this is, well, I guess it could be, for some of you, you're going to a ball, like this ball where you're dressing up, and they're actually saying masquerade because they're pointing out this Page of Pentacles here. It's like a mask, see? Actually, both of these are like masks in this one, the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. So if any of you are going to a ball, a masquerade ball, something of that nature for the new year or even next year sometime, then you could possibly meet this Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And this person would lead you to stability with the Four of Wands here. This is the 1111 card, the Twin Flame card, but this talks about stability, home life. This is somebody that you would have babies with, they're saying, for those of you wanting a family. Okay, so tell me more about this Knight of Cups. Then I'll get, I'm going to ask, where else you guys could meet them if it's not at this ball, because that's specific. So tell me more about this Knight of Cups. Anything else for this Knight of Cups? Eight of Cups. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay. We have an 8 here, which is twin flame number. And another 4 talking about foundation. But this is what I feel like they're talking about, is the past of this Knight of Cups. The recent past. This Knight of Cups. Okay, when you first meet this individual, they could be holding on to something from which they walked away from. They're not holding on to this forever, but you may feel this sort of resistance within them, and it's because they haven't let go of whatever it is they're holding on to. It could be something to do with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But there's the water again. They have strong water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, so tell me, where could others meet this Knight of Cups? Oh, another 8. This could be a twin. Ooh. Wow. Okay, anything else? Okay. We have the 8 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. Okay, some of you could meet this person while traveling. Some of you could meet them on the internet. Some of you, when you meet them, they could be traveling. There's distance involved somehow, but there's intense passion between you. With this 3 of Swords here, when they walked away from this person, okay, they started the healing process, and it's like they're at the tail end of it, because I still feel like they're holding on to something that would finish up this healing process. But I feel like this is where you come into play. When they meet you, you're going to trigger something within them that's going to speed this up, shall we say. It's going to speed things up. They could also have fire in their chart. Or you could. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so tell me about this Page of Pentacles. Now, this is a very romantic person as well. Very romantic, very loving. They will be expressing their interest in you. Still, it's like instinctively you're going to think that there's some sort of, yeah, wow. Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity. This wanted to come out. The Chariot. This is an opportunity at love. Okay? And a spiritual connection here. The Chariot talks about taking the reins of your life and really moving forward in a balanced way. Again, this talks about travel. Now, when you meet, this person will express their feelings to you. They will express their interests in you. And this is a huge opportunity at love and possibly business, money. This ball thing, bringing this up again, this ball, masquerade, party, what have you thing. This could be business related for some of you. And so you meet them inadvertently through work. It's like they don't work with you, but it's sort of, it's just an inadvertent way of meeting them. Either you're invited by, I'm getting, for some of you, you're invited by a friend, and not a romantic partner, just somebody that says, hey, you know, I got an extra ticket. Would you like to come? And this is how you end up going. Or you're the person with the tickets, and these tickets are through work, and they show up either through somebody else's work or somebody else had another ticket. It's sort of like one of those things where if they hadn't accepted the ticket, you know. Okay, now they're showing me the Titanic. Oh, that's right. Didn't he win a ticket? He won the ticket on the Titanic. Ended up dying, but it was worth it, right? So it's sort of that type of thing. They wouldn't have met unless he had bought a ticket. They wouldn't have had the intense experience, but not for this winning of the ticket. The Sun card. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. This is also the card of Leo and a past life card of mine. So if this person is not a twin, definitely from a past life. Now things will be going slow after this initial getting going. And it's only because you both want to make sure that this is solid. This is a solid foundation, something that you can grow from and flourish from and be lasting, right? Clarify this Four of Wands. Now, Four of Wands is marriage. It is celebration. It is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So tell me about this Four of Wands for Libra. Tell me about this for Libra. Tell me about this Four of Wands for Libra. Anything else? Two of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy again. Yeah, this is the future. This is having the future in your hands and being able to see this Four of Wands with this person. It's like you both see this. You both have a handle on where you want this to go heading forward. Clarify this Two of Wands and Four of Wands for Libra for January 2020. Oop. Yeah, strength. This is another card of Leo. One of you could have, and the King of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Another 8. Definitely possible twin flame. The King of Pentacles. And this person has heavy earth in their chart. Either they do or you do. But they have this, I'm getting strong presence about them. A very strong presence. Dominant, but not in an overbearing way. It's dominant in just an own the room way. Like when this person walks in a room, you know it. You listen, you pay attention to. It's just what they demand. It's not rude. It's not, it's just, it's what is, right? It's their presence. Okay. Let me take 3 more here. Ooh, El Sage. This is an extra card in this deck, right? And this is talking about purifying your space. This is the 8 of Pentacles, the Patient Weaver. Another 8. Another 8. And the 9 of Wands, the darkest before the dawn. The darkness before the dawn. Yeah. And that's that defensiveness, that not letting go of, that I'm feeling with the 9 of Wands. Let me see. Clear out the clutter. They're saying, clear out the clutter. Now, this is internal and external. They want you to clear out clutter within your environment. I would also say sage the environment, but I'm hearing clear out the clutter in your environment. Clear out the clutter within. Epsom salt bath. Because you have some work ahead of you with this 8 of Pentacles. But it's not going to be work in the sense of something you're not going to want to do, because this is absolutely going to be something that you could work on. Also, I'm hearing again that some of you could be inadvertently meeting this person through work, through somebody that you work with. It's somehow connected, you know, could be 3 degrees of separation and it all leads back to work, right? Okay, so let's clarify. In the 9 of Wands, again, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It's like this person was in a dark place. Was in a dark place. They started letting go. Then you came into the picture, and their process sort of speeds up, and they're able to let go that much more faster and let down their guard, because they are holding their cards close to their chest, they're saying. And it's not just holding on to their heart. It's holding everything close to their chest because they're very guarded. The Hermit card here. Yeah, and the Fool card. Yep, I told you, as soon as they meet you, they're going to go within. This is going to prompt them to go within. My crown chakra is really tingling now. This is the card of Virgo. This is about, nines are about endings, right? So it's allowing them to end this one cycle and begin another with you. But through this ending, they will be obtaining inner wisdom. They will be obtaining the wisdom that without risk, you have no reward. So in relation to love, it's better to have loved than lost, than to never have loved before, basically. So they decide to take a chance. The Aries card, they decide to take a chance and a leap of faith with you, with this relationship. And like I said, they're very grounded. They're very of this world. They're very business oriented too. They have a very good handle on their money status, on whatever career that they're in. They're very good at. They've mastered it, and they have confidence in it, and they know how to nurture. It's like they want to take care of you. Six of Pentacles. They're worried that this will not be an even give and take relationship, because I feel like they had problems with this in the past. With their past partner, there was not an even give and take relationship at all. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's say. Alright. I'm going to clarify this Eight of Pentacles. What else can you tell me? Now, Eight of Pentacles is working hard at something. You would be very passionate about each other and willing to do whatever it takes, willing to dig deeper, willing to really hone in on each other's desires and dreams, and really cultivate and uplift each other and cultivate those gifts that you see within one another. That's beautiful. Okay, that one wanted to come out. Another eight. Eight of Swords and Four of Cups. Another four. You got to look up fours and eights, man. Okay, Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Spiritual connection, but planting seeds and being patient. Don't get wrapped too much up in your mind, this mental mind fuckery, okay? We can all get trapped within our minds with the stories that we tell. Don't make a mountain out of a molehill, they just said. So don't look too much into the reactions of this person when you first meet them, because they are getting over something. Don't miss this opportunity based on what you're not seeing. In stubbornness, like, don't be so unwilling to take a sip from a different cup. They're saying. That's cute. Okay. Okay, let me take three more. Okay. All right. This deck also has, because this just came up, also has yes and no cards, okay? They have a couple of different additional cards in the deck. Maybe, I think there's about 8. So there's a yes and no card in this deck. One of these just came out, so think of a question you want an answer to, and I will tell you in a minute. And after I tell you the answer to this question, then come up with another one in case I get the other card that comes out. Okay, so I'll tell you the two cards. We have the Two of Pentacles here, and we have the Four of Pentacles, again confirming that holding on, that not knowing what to do with what they're holding on to, trying to maintain a balance. But this is something that they will work through after going into this hermit stage. Okay, so clarify this Four of Pentacles. Did you think of your question yet? I'm going to tell you the answer in just a minute. Wow, King of Wands and Ace of Swords. Yeah, they're really searching for the truth and the clarity behind this thing that they know that they're holding on to. They're not sure why they can't let it go. Excuse me. Excuse me. I had to get a drink. I'm so thirsty today. So they had to gain some truth and clarity behind whatever it is that they need to let go of. And this is that balancing act with the Two of Pentacles. With the King of Wands here, they're determined to do this. See the determination in this King's eyes? This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They have a very determined nature about completing this, about finally letting this go, finally putting a lid on this healing that they're doing over this previous love. Okay. A minute. I've got a card that's stuck. I can't get this card up. Wait a minute. Oh, another one. Eight of Pentacles. Really? You have more eights here. That's unbelievable. For some of you, this really is a twin. Okay, now here, we're going to clarify this Four of Pentacles. Don't know if we really need clarity on this, but tell me more about what they're holding on to. Maybe we can get insight into that. Let's see. What are they holding on to? Four of Wands. Yeah, it's a previous commitment that they had with somebody. It's this letting go of the idea that it's over. Fini. It's done. And that's this holding on. But when they meet you, they're going to know that they can have this once again. Okay, the answer to your question, whatever it was, is a no. So let's get... Ooh, wow. More confirmation there. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, this is synchronicity here. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the other deck. The Six of Pentacles, again, more confirmation. That's a double. And the Ten of Wands. Tens are about completions and beginnings. This person, this holding on to this previous love, this previous commitment, has been a burden on them for you don't know how long. This is going to be such a relief to them when they let this go. And this is why the Six of Pentacles is here. Before this actually happens, there may be a sense of imbalance within this relationship. It's because they haven't let that last thing go. Now, if you notice in the Six of Pentacles, you see how one scale is just a little bit lower than the other. It's that Ten of Wands, that weight that they're carrying around. As soon as they let that go, the scales will even out. So it's not anything major as far as this imbalance goes. It's sort of a natural imbalance that's supposed to occur, and they will realize this imbalance while this is going on. And when they let it go, when they let this Ten of Wands go, they are going to immediately make up for it because they will realize this. So be aware of that. Okay, so what is your advice? Okay, what is your advice? Let me see. I'm going to shuffle these again before I pull a couple more. I want to get some advice for you when meeting this person. Okay. Well, first, give me, okay, how else will others meet this individual? What are other scenarios in which these two will meet? What are other scenarios in which these two will meet? What are other scenarios in which these two will meet? I feel like also that you two are very well established within your career field. Like money isn't an issue for either of you. Okay. How else? Give me a couple of other scenarios. How else, Spirit? All right, I'm going to split these in 3 and then take from the top. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Wow. The Empress. Automatically, I get a casino with that Wheel of Fortune. That's funny. And the Two of Swords. I love this Two of Swords. Look at this. Let me start with the Wheel of Fortune here. These cards are just phenomenal. What does that say? The Great Wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. The Great Wheel. These cards are just beautiful. But I immediately got the casino. It could be someplace that even has just a couple of slot machines. It could be a cruise for some of you, I'm getting. Because they're obviously, I believe... Yeah, isn't there slot machines on cruises? I think so. Some sort of gambling. But someplace where one of you is going to win something. They're not really sharing with me how much or what you're going to win, but it's through this excitement where you meet either the person that the person that's winning something is receiving it from this individual. Like whether they're an announcer for something and they're calling off a raffle number and they're handing this to this person. This is how you meet. For others in the casino, you will be like near this individual gambling and something occurs where it just gets you talking. But it's a funny sort of, it's a funny incident. It's a humorous incident. But I feel that it is a large space. Wherever this is, it is a very large space. It's not just this small restaurant. It's not like an intimate, no, it's a very large, spacious place with high ceilings. Native American in nature. The surrounding could be, I don't know if okay, Indian artifacts. Wherever this is for some of you, there are Indian artifacts in different places. Native American in nature. And they're in groups of 4, they're saying. Like if there's something on the wall that's Native American, they're saying it's groups of 4. Like there's a grouping of 4 here, there's something about the number 4 here. Okay. All right, so next up, we'll clarify this in a minute. Next up, we have the Empress, the alchemical master. The Empress is Libra or Taurus, ruled by Venus. Beauty, right? This is expansion. This is the queen of all queens. She's the shit. She's well balanced. She is well balanced in all of the elements: earth, air, fire, water. She knows how to manifest. She knows how to make things grow. Is very fertile, as you can see. Okay, it's like something's growing within her. And I feel like this is what's going to happen. Your world and their world, something is expanding larger and larger to the point where that's where your worlds meet. It's like your world expands, their world expands, and then boom, you meet, and there's just expansion within this. There's a birthing of something. Be careful of pregnancy if you don't want to be pregnant, because she is very fertile. Okay, they just said intention. It's like you're both carrying around this seed of intention that ends up sprouting when you meet. This seed of intention that they're saying you were born with it. You were born with this seed of intention for each other. And it's sort of at a subconscious level that this was happening. So you both were growing separately to the point now where it's like, okay, it's time. Divine timing, right? That's what I'm getting with this. It's time to sprout. It's time to, okay, you just said peacocking, you know, it's like show your stuff. Okay, didn't you give me this song just yesterday or something? I'm not sure if this was they've been giving me so many songs lately, but I'm gonna have to give it to you. Um, it's This Magic Moment. I'm not sure who sings it, but I could have sworn they gave me that for another sign. I can't remember though, but they're giving me it for you with this Empress card. It's like the seed of intention. Once it sprouts, it's going to sprout wings and fly. Okay, so next we have the Two of Swords, the Blind Seal. Yes, they just said, I once was blind and now I see. Isn't that a song? Oh no, isn't that a church song? Isn't it? I don't know. So anyway, you see how this seal is blind, but what I get with this is that you find each other via intuition. You don't need eyes to find each other. All you need is that seed of intention and that knowing within you, and you're following your instincts with this growth and completion of this growth on the independent level, on the self level. And this all leads to following your instincts, following your intuition to the other. So it's like it's not even, it could be under a crescent moon that you meet this person. It could be a crescent moon at the time. Yeah. So your eyes are opened once you come into contact, physical contact with them. It's like, see how these candles are lit? That's what's going to happen when you meet each other. It's like your eyes, once I was blind, now I see. And now you know what direction you're going to be going in as soon as you meet them. Some of you may have been confused all of your life, like which direction, where am I headed? I don't know what I'm doing. Like I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but none of it feels like like the thing. Whatever that thing is, it's like something that you felt, and then you just sort of brushed it aside like, okay, I'm just going to do my thing. I'm going to expand. I'm going to grow. And, you know, it will show up when it shows up. And once you let that go and put it behind you or beside you, your intuition was able to kick up into high gear and you were able to be pushed and pulled toward one another for this meeting, for this sight, this insight to occur, right? Okay, another drink. Okay, let's see. I want to clarify this Wheel of Fortune. Clarify this Wheel of Fortune for Libra, please. Clarify this Wheel of Fortune for Libra. Yeah. Okay, this is so funny. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, I said some of you are going to meet them on a cruise. Now, this is waiting for your ships to come in. No longer waiting. Your waiting is over. And I also have the King of Cups. And this is opening up. Something's opening up. It's like your eyes are opening, your heart's opening, your chakras are all opening, because this person, even like say it's a cruise and you're getting on this cruise, Libra, your chakras are going to open. You're going to feel something different before even meeting them. It's just because of the vicinity that they are in, the proximity that they're into you. It's like you're immediately going to know, but then you're going to be like, what was that? It'll make sense once you meet them. It'll make sense because you're opening up, they're opening up, and bam. Okay, so let's clarify the Empress, shall we? Clarify the Empress for Libra. This is you. Ooh, Libra, Libra. We have the Judgment card. This is 20. This is talking about balance, right? We have the Two of Pentacles over there, I believe, in the beginning. But this is wiping the slate clean, starting over again, things making sense, having the epiphanies needed to move forward, being reunited also with the soulmates. Could be somebody from the past, but I'm not feeling that with here. With this reading, I'm feeling it's a reunion of souls. We also have the Devil, the card of Capricorn. This is temptation. This is addiction, codependency. This is much intensity in the bedroom. Could be obsession. I do feel you guys will sort of be obsessed with each other for a short period of time. It's like if you find each other on a cruise, right? You're going to be inseparable for that entire cruise. Whether it's a week, 2 weeks, however long it is, you're inseparable. So the obsession to be together at all times is going to happen, but it's going to feel more natural. This intensity in the bedroom will definitely happen. You just have to remember the fine line with the Devil card. It's all about balance, right? It's all about balance. So just be careful about this, okay? And be careful of tendencies to go back into patterns that you have put away a long time ago. Okay? All right. So let's get... Oh, wait a minute. I need to clarify the Two of Swords. Let's clarify the Two of Swords for Libra. Ooh, Nine of Cups. This is your desires and your wishes coming true. This is being satisfied, being fulfilled. And this is right before the Ten of Cups. This is clarifying this Two of Swords here. I once was blind, but now I see. Yes, you do. You see your desire and your wish will be right before you. Okay, and you will be very fulfilled. It's like instant fulfillment. Aha, it's an epiphany, it's an aha moment with instant fulfillment, instant gratification, self-gratification. Oh, that sounded weird. You know what I mean. Okay, so now, oh, what the heck? Okay, let me see, what advice for them in relation to this person when they meet them? Ah, yes. Gentleness, the Nine of Pentacles. This Nine of Pentacles is so gentle in nature. I haven't felt this from any other Nine of Pentacles in any other tarot deck that I've ever had. There is a confidence, but there's a quiet confidence about this deer. There is a quiet appreciation. There's abundance here. There's beauty here. There's appreciation here. There is just, just taking it all in and really appreciating it. And it's like their wishes coming true, but they're celebrating in a very quiet way. And this is what Spirit is asking you to do. Appreciate this person, okay? In a gentle nature. Be confident, be independent, maintain your independence as well. And this will help with that devil energy, they're saying. If you maintain this independence and autonomy separate from them, the shadow self, the dark inner swamp, the dark inner swamp. Intense, huh? And this again is relating to that devil energy. See, this is really the only advice that you need is dealing with this devil energy, because everything else is so great. It's looking at the shadow self. It's looking, shining a light upon the areas of the self that you feel need healing, that you feel need work, that need attention, and healing it and replacing possibly old belief systems and replacing them with the new belief systems. Right? But also an acceptance of the shadow self, because we all have dark and light within us, and we just need to accept it, right? And learn from it. Now, of course, we can change the aspects that we want to change. Some of them we may not want to change, and that's okay, right? Acceptance of that, acceptance of that. And then we have the Eight of Wands again, the meteor shower. They're saying show your passion. Okay, now this is interesting because all the advice here has to do with this devil card. The devil card is about passion, is about sending passionate messages, could be about, you know, somebody at a distance, like I said before. Could also be travel. You could meet this person while traveling, but what Spirit is saying is don't be afraid to express your desires. Express this passion, right? Let loose. Be footloose and fancy free, but know how to balance this, okay? But show that fire side of yourself. Express that fire. Express that desire. All right. All right, now I'm going to get an advice card from the Nature's Whispers deck for you Libras. Can I have some advice for Libras for January 2020 in relation to this love connection? Can I have some advice for Libras for 2020 in relation to this love connection? What's your advice for Libras? Ooh, you get a couple of them. Seek beauty. Another 4, 44. Master number, which is an 8. 8s are very prominent for you guys, and so are 4s. Be your best self always. And this is a 6. That's that devil number. And that's balance. I'm going to get a message from the angels first, and then I will read you both of these cards from the booklet. It's only a paragraph. It's not 2 pages long, so bear with me, please. This is Seek Beauty. I'm going to get a message. Okay. They're showing me, I believe it's dandelions. You know when the dandelions dry and you blow the seeds out, and you know the seeds get scattered, and then of course there's more growth that ends up coming from those seeds that you blow from. This is what they're showing me in the Seek Beauty card, and I'm feeling a very gentle nature about this. So when you're just walking about your day, seek these little opportunities to notice beauty, because they exist all around you, and try to interact with this beauty like you would interact with the dried dandelion, right? Or whatever flower that is. I think it's a dandelion. So interact with nature. That's what I'm getting from this. Interact with nature. Because there's not only beauty from sights, but there's that beauty that will come from within. You will find it within nature, and therefore it will be reflected within you. And that's what I'm seeing from Seek Beauty. Now let me look up Seek Beauty and I'll tell you what this means. Nope, 44. I always do that. I go to page 44 when it's number 44. Okay, Seek Beauty. Let's see. This is a time to reflect on love and to seek out beauty. Create memories. Take time to enjoy your experiences, celebrations, and special occasions. The recollection of happy moments will support you. Look not only in the world around you, but also within. Seek out the loving qualities that you appreciate about yourself. Search for your own beauty. Look at yourself and the world around you from a new perspective. Exactly. And that's exactly what I was feeling. Okay, so let me get a message from Be Your Best Self Always. Number 24. 6 is about balance, right? Okay, I'm feeling they just said high above the mountaintops, and then I heard reach for the stars. It's like go beyond what you thought would be possible. Reach beyond that because nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. So reach beyond what you even believe to be impossible. Reach for beyond that and begin to believe it. Begin to believe it. Fantasy does not have to be fantasy. Fantasy can become reality. You can live within the realm of your own fantasies. You just have to believe them into existence. You have to believe them to be true. More importantly, act towards whatever this fantasy is. Act as if. Ride the wave. They just said ride the wave, and they said it like there's a commercial that says ride the wave. Is that Starburst? I don't know, but they said it like that. That's the way that I heard it. So it's like go with the flow. Taste the rainbow. Okay, they're giving me all these commercials now. Taste that Skittles. Taste the rainbow. It's like, yes, go beyond the tangible. Go beyond the tangible. Okay, well, let's see what this has to say. 24. 24. Be your best self always. Check in with yourself. How you are feeling. How are you feeling at this moment? Are you being the person you aspire to be? Remember that you determine how you feel. You are constantly choosing to feel the way you feel. It is understandable. We are all human, and there are times that we don't feel 100%. You drew this card to help you to remember to access the highest level of emotions now. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Do your utmost to achieve more, love more, and to be your best. All right, Libra. Well, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it resonated with you. Please drop a like below, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. Please join me every day for my daily intuitive videos and monthly, bi-monthly mirror gazing, etc., and more to come. I hope you enjoyed it. Please have yourself a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you tomorrow.